Where's my Beyonce win? Where's my Beyonce win? Where is my Beyonce win? Slanted thoughts out of a slanted mouth. And I have some things that I want to talk about. As you can see, I've already like messed up this hair. My hair. She don't want to act right. So I wanted, okay, yesterday I was like, you know what? I got all this curling products. I'm going to, get the curls. I'm going to get the curls popping. And I brought more Flexi Rods, and it was just like, womp, womp, womp. I have the patience of a 2-year-old. I cannot wait for stuff to like get finished. So my hair is, just drying on its own because I don't have like them fancy blow dryer things that these influencers have. So I'm just letting my hair, air dry with the Flexi Rods in it. And I'm like, yo, it's been like 5 hours. I'm ready for it to be taken out. So I take it out, and it's just... So now I'm like, you know what I'm going to do with this hair? Like, I have to do something with it. I'm 31. I need to look my age. I've been doing these videos, and I kind of look like I'm on the teeny bopper side, and it's not my thing. Usually what I would do is dye my hair, because dyeing my hair, turning it blonde, honey blonde or something, makes me look older. Or not older, but it makes me look my age. And black hair just makes me look like a freaking baby. I love my hair. I really do. I have to keep saying that and giving it information and love because, I don't want my hair to fall out. I don't want to be 35 with bald spots and stuff. Like, that's just, I have to show love. Love, I love you. But sometimes she don't want to act right. She don't want to do what I want her to do. And I've dealt with this my entire freaking life. If I want my hair in a ponytail, she will be like, no. We want to be curly today. And so that's what we're going to do. If I'm like, well, I want my hair curly, and then it's like, no, we're going to be straight today. And I have to really do what my hair allows me to do. And it's really frustrating because, and it would be so somebody would be like, oh, I'm just going to put on a wig and go and do whatever I want to. And I used to do that because I used to make my own wigs before, the HD lace and all that stuff. And what lace came out, I was not in that crowd, even though before it became popular, because I'm usually ahead of trends anyway, before it became popular, I was learning how to do, I forgot what it's called, but it's the threading. It's taking the tiny morsels of hair and putting it in a knot on lace. And I was just like, nope, that looks so easy. And then when I started doing it, I was like, nope, that's too hard, too tedious. I'm not into that. So I'm just going to glue tracks on the weave caps or whatever. And I was like, all right, that's cool. How am I going to get this stuff to stay on my head? So I put clips in the wigs, and it was like, well, that's kind of pulling my hair out, so I'm not going to do that. And so I'm just like, I want to be able to do my own natural hair and be comfortable with it and feel secure and confident. But I haven't figured it out. I'm 31, yo. I haven't figured it out. And I know there's going to be people who look at my hair and say, oh, I wish I had your hair. I can't believe that. And it's like, listen, you don't know what somebody goes through unless they tell you or unless you ask, because this is not easy. It's not like a simple, wash and go. And it could be a simple wash and go, but you have to be confident knowing that that's what that is. And somebody could come up to you like, girl, let me do your hair. Because I had one time, I think it was in church or whatever, and I had straightened my hair. And one of the church ladies was like, let me clip your hands. And I just felt so offended. Like, listen, I spent hours straightening this hair. You telling me that there's an imperfection? And I'm so afraid of going to hair salons and stuff because I don't know if, they will be able to, do what I want them to do to my hair because of the texture of my hair. It's not a regular hair texture for Black women. And it's just like, I have to blame my father and a little bit of my mother because the hair is just, it's not doing what I want it to do. And I wish I could just go out there and rock the fro curl. It won't happen like that. It doesn't work like that. My hair does not fro like a Black woman's hair froze. I would have to do a lot, and then I would have to stay away from moisture. But I have to do a lot of teasing, and then I would have to literally stay away from moisture, which is impossible. So that's my standard thoughts on my hair. I do want to say rest in peace to DMX. Little confession time. Before this channel, I had a different channel, and I scrubbed that channel anyway. But I used to do commentary on popular TV shows, and Iyanla Fix My Life was one of them. And it was his episode, and I did a complete review of it, and the comments were horrifying. I might put the clip in this video anyway. On top of the world. He had a family, he had money, he had success, fame, but he was empty. And I felt he was empty because he didn't want to be full without the drugs and the worldly possessions. So I feel like DMX should not come back out on reality TV or anything in a public appearance until that man is clean. Don't come back out. Be a success story. Do not be a tragedy. We already lost one great entertainer, which is Whitney Houston, to that kind of lifestyle. We would like, I mean, I'm speaking on myself. I would like to see DMX be a success story. Like, come back out clean. Like, if you can't do it for nobody else, do it for the fact that you will be an example for someone else that might have seen that episode. But it's just like, I feel like wherever I was coming from, it was a place out of love. And like the comments just was like, just terrible. They chewed me out, and it was just like, you know what? I think that was a video that stopped me from continuing that channel, because I was like, you know what? They don't see that I'm trying to help, the situation, trying to explain things. And Iyanla was just, trying to help the situation as well, and I could see that she was. But, just the stories that came out about, DMX getting in the hospital was iffy, and it was sketchy, and it was like, who's giving this information? I don't trust TMZ like that, but TMZ gets the information, whether it's true or false, who knows? But when I saw it, and that's kind of why I get so, get that hesitation when you click on the app, because you just, dead. It's dead. And it's just like, damn, like, does the family know? Can we wait till they release a statement? Like, why is it a freaking front page headline, dead at, they died, or death and murder? And it's like, relax. And I don't want to be desensitized to death. Like, come on. But it just felt like, it really feels like we're living in a different universe. Like, the people that are passing away just seems like I'm gonna say too good to be true, but it's just too true to be true. Growing up on the East Coast, I'm from Philly, DMX is always played on the radio. There's not a time where I can't remember when he wasn't. I mean, of course, before he came out, but it's like, yeah, so DMX, rest well, his family, I feel for you. I know exactly what it feels like to have a family member, be on life support, and you having to make that decision. Woo, I ain't gonna go there. But you having to make that decision, between seeing what happens for a couple of days and then realizing, that's it for them. I could go into a different realm with that, but I'm not. So the first reports that came out was that he had a heart attack. And then it was he OD'd. Now, when I hear OD, I think of the person actually dying. Sometimes you can OD and not die, but it's just like, I don't know. When I think of it, I think of the person actually passed away. So those reports were kind of weird. So when I saw the TMZ saying that he had a heart attack from the OD, it was like, gosh. And then it was like, he had a heart attack, OD, brain dead. And it was like, what? Like, where are y'all getting this information from? I haven't heard of anybody speaking about it that's from his family. And it was like, I don't want to hear no more until his family speaks. And it just feels like the culture of, I know it first, I heard it first, the information got to me first, is really messing up the integrity of news and the integrity of keeping things private until it's, final. So when we're out here in this, internet universe, I would say, think twice before you post something, because you don't know who you're hurting. You don't know if it's the truth. Cite your sources and then go with the headline, because we're all out here trying to figure out whether it was from, he passed from overdosing or something else. And it's just like, wait until the family decides that they even want to share that, because that's their family member. They don't belong to you. DMX doesn't belong to us. You know what I'm saying? Like the DMX, the artist, his music belongs to us, but Earl Simmons belongs to his family. And it's not fair that, the news outlets and the blogs are just taking this and just putting so much out there that we don't know what the truth is. And I just feel like, his family is out here on the internet universe too. So it's just like, there's no integrity anymore. There's no privacy to anything anymore. So that's my slanted thoughts out of a slanted mouth. And I might just cut the title a little bit shorter because I always confuse of and from. But, thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking on my face. I'm Ashita Irene. Bye.